everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be telling you why I think that there won't be a 1 billion player update for Royale. But before we get into today's video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Because we are on the road to hitting 7,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we are literally 500 subscribers away from hitting the next goal, so be sure to subscribe. But anyway, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so I'm going to try to explain this as best as I possibly can. So if you guys didn't know, the reason why I think Royale Campus 3 is not going to, Royale in general, not just Royale Campus 3, but the reason why I think Royale is not going to have a 1 billion or 10 billion, whatever player, update is because already you guys, if you guys didn't know, they're working on Royale 4 right now. So if you guys didn't see the leaks, you should probably check out my older videos. I basically talked and showed you guys a bunch of leaks from Vianci's stream, and I basically went over all of the leaks that Vianci showed. So he showed a bunch of classrooms and stuff like that. But the reason why I think that Royale Campus 3 is just not gonna get any 1 billion player update is because if you guys didn't know guys, and if you've been following Royale for a long time, you know that the development team is not the development team, but the game doesn't really have any updates. They only really do seasonal updates, and it doesn't make sense for a 1 billion player update, especially since the school isn't even done yet. And it's we have no idea of what's happening right now. We're all just super confused because it's just so much information being thrown at us, and it's seeing this whole thing happen, it's too much. Basically what I'm saying is too much. And it's every time we have situations with the developers, it's just too much. It's too much scatteredness. It's not organized. And we have tried with these guys for not years, but we've tried so hard to deal with this whole thing. And it's seeing that now after all of this time that they're merging all the maps together and adding so much stuff, it's crazy. It's too much. I feel the developers not promised, but they said that they were gonna drop this update in the summertime. It is currently July. It has been a month since summer started, and if you guys don't see this leak, I put this leak on my page right here, and basically I showed that how they're already just adding so much stuff. So this whole area right here is from Vianci's stream, and it looks like they're just merging the map into one. And I am just so confused, you guys. I don't know what's happening anymore. A lot of us are just confused and are just going with the flow. I am gonna be honest with you, I am going with the flow. I am not even paying attention right now. Why is it that after such a long time everything is just one big map? I feel why couldn't they do that in the first place? But I remember a long time ago Barbie said that she wanted to have a Royale 4 so that it would just be a story mode thing. She wanted to have a story mode and a regular mode, and I don't know if that's the reason why everything is such a crazy big jumbo mess. And I'm trying not to be rude while saying this. I'm not trying to be me while saying this. I just feel this whole thing is just so unorganized, and it's really confusing because it's at this point, none of us know what's happening anymore. None of us know if there's going to even be a Royale 4 or a Royale 3. Because it's what was the point in making this map? What was the point in us waiting so many years for a Royale update only to find out for a Royale new map? A new map is a big deal. We waited so long and phases were just coming out left and right. Now all of a sudden, no phases are being released. None of the developers are really talking to us. The community and the developers are just not interacting with each other. The only person we're really interacting with right now is Vianci because of the streams. And it's we're not really I don't think everybody is on the same page here. Like, if you guys didn't see, Royal Hive Box basically posted that they were gonna have something coming out on Monday, and the developers like Callan have been saying like, oh my gosh, get ready for Monday, and we're all just like confused and like kind of not annoyed, but we're just confused because it's like, I feel like, you know, having a toy line, you know, I'm not even gonna get into the toys, okay, but like basically what I'm saying is like, you know, we have to get our priorities straight. Why would we have a toy line coming out if we have half of a campus? We have 8 maps right here, 8 phases. Out of all of those phases, barely anything is like, the school is barely like playable right now. Like, there's no bell schedule. I know they made a bell schedule, but there's no like bell schedule in the game. It's just like a free like hangout server at this point. Like, nobody knows what they're really doing. And it's like, it's so sad seeing how this game was so popular and so much fun to play, and now it just turned into like a huge confusion of Mobo Jumbo. And it's like, I really hope that this all ends up like becoming, you know, better in the end. Like, I'm not trying to like be mean here, but it's like this whole update is a gigantic mess, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it anymore. I feel like the developers really have to get their priorities fixed. It's not all of them, but some of them. Like, I'm talking about the ones that really run it, like Barbie. I'm not saying Barbie doesn't have her priorities straight, but it's like, why do we need a toy line being released and we don't even have the school done yet? It doesn't really make sense to me, and the math is really not mathing. That's why I'm confused, and that's why I'm asking these questions, because it's like, why are we focusing on this right now? Like, what is the point in this? What is the, not the motive, but it's like, what's the point in this whole update? This whole thing does not make any sense. I'm gonna say it again, you guys, we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's going on. Nobody's really communicating, and we've said this so many times to the developers and to the Royale High social media team. We need communication. We need communication. We cannot sit here and just like, you know, figure out by ourselves using context clues what's gonna happen. Like, you guys can't be vague with us. You have to tell us what's actually going on, or else we're just gonna be confused, become irritated, and then it's just gonna start a bunch of arguments within the community. I feel like if the developers really want to fix this game and make this game like thrive, and the reason why we're all staying here right now is because we love this game so much. A lot of people are gonna say, well, why don't you just quit? I'm not gonna quit. This game was my childhood. This game, along with many others, were my childhood. It would be so sad if this was the end of Royale High, and I don't think it's gonna be the end. I do think that the developers are gonna finish this school, but honestly, like, from the, not from the bottom of my heart, but honestly, y'all, I don't think they're gonna finish it by the end of summer. It's just not gonna get done at all. Like, this whole thing is not gonna get done. It's too much. Like, they still, if you guys didn't know, they still have to add English. They still have to add chemistry or science class, whatever. They still have to add computer class. They still have to add cooking and all of that stuff. It's not gonna get finished. We are still so behind. They have so many things that they did not add yet. I saw so many leaks before from the Royale High New School media page and from the streams. They haven't added the cafeteria. They haven't added the gymnasium. They haven't added the bell system. Usually that would be like stuff you do at the end, but it's like, there is like 1 out of 8 classes, and that only class that we have for Royale High is the art class. That's the only class. Remember how I just said we need English, we need chemistry, we need computer class. We still need all of those other classes, and none of that has been added yet. So that's why I'm saying, like, do not expect a 110, why do I keep saying 1? Do not expect like a 10 billion player like update thing. I know people are gonna be like, well, where's the 10 billion player? No, there's no update, okay? Like, let's be real here. Let's be real. There's gonna be no update, and I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that because it's true. Unless you want to consider a toy like a 1 billion player update, I don't consider it that. But if you guys want to consider that an update, be my guest. I personally do not want that, and I will not be buying those toys. But it's like, I can't. Like, I really can't. Like, I'm so confused, and like, just, it's too much. Like, this whole thing is making my head hurt, and I wish like Barbie would just, like the old days, get back on her account and just tell us what's going on so we can have an idea of what to expect, because we're all just confused. And I really miss when I would see, you know, her stream and hear about her streaming, and it's just like, I think we don't need like any of this. We need to talk to Barbie. So hopefully maybe Barbie in the future will be able to talk to us. I don't think she'll be able to talk to us now, but for now, I am going to do my best to keep you guys updated with all of these leaks of the new school, and just do the best I can. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and basically just comment down below what you think is going to happen by the end of summer. You guys think that they're going to skip the Royale High update and go straight to Halloween, or do you guys think that they're going to pause progress and work on the Halloween update? Comment down below what you think, and I will read your comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone!